All right, so we're back and ready to go deep on all things crypto today.
Yeah, definitely. Always a lot happening in this space.
And today's no exception.
Right, right.
We've got, price swings, new ways to invest, legal battles,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and the tech just keeps on evolving.
It really does.
So, like, the mission today, I think, is to cut through the noise and give everyone a clear picture of what's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, what are the things people should be paying attention to, right?
Yeah, exactly. So let's start with Bitcoin. It was like just rocketing up there for a bit, right? Hit 85,000, then bam, pulled back.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see those big swings, right? I think what we're seeing is this like push and pull between, people really bullish on Bitcoin, thinking it's the future of money, and then those who are maybe, taking profits or just reacting to what's happening in the wider economy.
So kind of like trying to figure out, okay, where's this going to go next?
Yeah, exactly. And that $76,000 level, that's definitely one to watch, I think. If it breaks through there, could be a sign of, some real strength.
Gotcha, gotcha. So moving on from Bitcoin, there's this whole thing with Solana and ETFs now.
Right.
Now, for those who might not be super familiar with like the ins and outs of the investment world, can you just quickly break down what an ETF is, like in this context, and why all this talk about a Solana ETF is a big deal?
Sure, sure. So an ETF, exchange traded fund, think of it like a basket of assets, right? It lets you invest in a bunch of different things all at once, and it trades on the stock market just like a regular stock. So this Solana futures ETF means like big institutional investors, they can now get exposure to Solana without having to directly buy and hold the cryptocurrency.
So it's like easier access for the big players.
Exactly. And the market definitely took notice. I mean, SOL jumped over 5%, hit like 133.09 as soon as that ETF news came out.
It's wild how those things, directly impact the price.
It really is.
Okay, so shifting gears a little bit, Kathy Wood, ARK Invest, they've launched this crypto literacy program down in El Salvador.
Right, right.
What's the connection there? Like, how does this fit into what El Salvador is already doing with crypto?
So El Salvador, they've gone all in on Bitcoin, right? Made it legal tender, the whole 9 yards. But for that to really work, for people to actually use it day to day, they got to understand it, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
So the CBO AI program, it's all about giving people the knowledge and skills they need to navigate the crypto world. It's like laying the foundation for mass adoption.
So it's like a bottom-up approach to
Yeah.
complement the top-down decisions they've already made.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so now for a big legal development. The SEC, they've dropped their lawsuit against Ripple Labs.
Huge win for Ripple, no doubt about it.
What does this mean, like both immediately and then,
Yeah.
bigger picture for the crypto world?
Well, right off the bat, XRP, it surged like 10%, almost hit 250.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty dramatic. But the broader implications, those are still playing out. I mean, it's not like this sets a legal precedent, but it could signal a shift in how the SEC approaches crypto regulation. Maybe they're realizing they need to be more flexible, more nuanced in their approach.
So a potential turning point for how crypto is treated in the U.S.
It could be, yeah. We'll have to see how things develop.
It's definitely one to keep an eye on. Last but not least, Ethereum has rolled out this Hootie testnet.
Interesting name, right?
It is. It is.
But yeah, Hootie, it's all about improving what they call DeFi.
DeFi.
Decentralized finance, basically all those financial applications built on the Ethereum blockchain. The problem is Ethereum, it can get pretty congested, slow, and expensive to use. So Hootie is testing ways to fix that. They're looking at things like sharding, rollups, all these techie solutions to make DeFi more scalable, more efficient.
So it's like a proving ground for the future of DeFi on Ethereum.
Exactly. And the market seems optimistic. ETH, it's climbed back over $1,900, so that's a good sign.
All right, so let's do a quick recap. We've got Bitcoin Bitcoin with its wild price swings.
Right.
We've got institutional money flowing into Solana thanks to ETFs.
Yep.
El Salvador investing in crypto education. A big legal victory for Ripple that could reshape regulation. And Ethereum pushing the boundaries of what's possible with DeFi.
A lot to digest, for sure.
Yeah.
But it really paints a picture of where crypto's headed,
Yeah.
The market forces, the institutions, the regulations, the technology, it's all connected.
It really is. So for everyone listening, as you're thinking about all this, what stands out to you as the biggest trend? What's going to have the most impact in the long run? And what questions does all this raise for you? Because this is just the beginning, and there's so much more to explore.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating space to be a part of.
It really is.
And it's constantly changing, so staying informed is key.
Yeah, totally agree. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time.
Until next time.